move on to four variable map. Here we have given the function with A, B, C and D as variables. So we have four different variables. So if you substitute in the term 2 power n, that is we have n value as 4, then the value will be 2 power 4. So it will give 15 different possible minterms that ranges from M0, M1, M2, M3 till M15. Then I have written in the left corner of this. Then next to that, the binary representation of these values are given. That is for M0, it is 0, 0, 0, 0. Likewise, for M8, it is 1, 0, 0, 0. And till M15, it is 1, 1, 1, 1. Likewise, I have written all the values of minterms in binary combination. Now, as we did it earlier, we have to build a table for these 16 different possible combinations of minterms. That would give 4 cross 4. That is 4 rows and 4 columns. Then allocation of the variables has to be carried out. Then allocate the variables A, B for the row and C, D for column. Then for row 1, it is 0, 0, and for row 2, it is 0, 1, and for row 3, it is 1, 1, and for row 4, it is 1, 0. Why I have said earlier that the binary representation of 2 and 3 are varied in the position of minterm. Why since in asynchronous circuits, only one bit can be transmitted at a time. That's why we are writing like this. Then do the same for the column also. That is for the CD variable combination. We have 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, and 1, 0. Then write the binary values in each block with respect to its row and column. Do for all the blocks. Here, in first row, first column, we have AB values as 0, 0 and CD values as 0, 0. That's why 4 0 combinations are present in the first block. Likewise, do for all the 16 blocks. Then write the decimal value for each and every binary number at the right bottom corner of the. This is a 4 cross 4 combination. Then in the bottom, that is the second table, that's also same, but the only difference is here I have interchanged the variable location. You could see that is now I have allocated CD for rows and AB for columns. Now do all the things, that is allocate the 0, 0 value, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, everything was same. But now you could see the difference that here in the first table, the minterms are arranged horizontally. Adjacent minterms are arranged horizontally, whereas in the second table, it's all arranged vertically. That is 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6. It's arranged here, it's arranged in a row wise. In second table, it's arranged in a column wise. That's the only difference. Both will give the same minimized expression only, but you have to be careful where the locations are. That's why you should be careful while representing the variable. Okay. Now, let's move on to the problem. For the given problem, we have 4 variables, summation of minterms, 0, 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 14 minterms are present. So now we have 4 variables, you all know. We need to substitute in the term 2 power n. Here n value is 4. Then it should give 16 possible combinations. So for 4 cross 4 rows and columns. That's 4 cross 4 tables. So it will give 4 rows and 4 columns. Then allocate the variables. Here in this example, I took AB in rows and CD in columns. You could do elsewhere, but you should be careful while representing the 0, 1, 2, and 3 midterm decimal locations. Then, now, I'm allocating the binary values as per the single transition. In block 0, minterm is present, so denote it as 1. And in present, minterm 1 is present, so in the decimal location of 1, I'm denoting 1. Then for minterm 2, the decimal location of minterm 2, I'm representing 1, denoting 1. Then 3, minterm 3 is given, so in that specific location, 1 is denoted. Then for 8, and for 9, and for 10, and for 11, and for 12, and 14, I have written all the minterm combinations. Right? Okay, now give the priority to 15-bit mapping. Better check all the possible combinations. That is 15-bit combination either we could obtain from this. Here, but it's not the case. Could not get. Here, there is no 16-bit combinations are present. So then go for 8-bit mapping. So in the first row, all the minterms are present. Right? There is 4 minterms are adjacently present. Likewise, in row 4, all the adjacent blocks are present. It is filled with minterms. So the row 1 and row 4 are adjacent. As we have seen earlier, row 1 and row 4 are adjacent. So we could take them as group 1. Then in column 1, check 12 and 8 minterm location, and in column 4, check the location 14 and 10. These two here in column 1, these 12 and 8 are adjacent, and in column 4, 14 and 10 are adjacent. Also, this 12 is adjacent for 14 and 8 is adjacent for 10 vertically. Then horizontally, 12 is adjacent to 14. Likewise, 8 is adjacent to 10. Then vertically adjacent 12 to 8 and 14 to 10. So we can group them, we can take them as a symbol, right? Okay. And we need to write the expression for these groups. For group 1, check the column values. The column values are different. Here, all the 4 columns are taken, so we cannot find any common variable in this 4 columns. So consider only the row values. In that first row, 0, 0, and for row 4, it is 1, 0. Only B complement is common in both these rows. So take the value for the group 1 as B complement. Next, for group 2, check it out. It is column 0, 0 and 1, 0. In that, B complement is common. Likewise, find the common variable in row. That is A. So combine these variables for the group 2 as A, B complement. Okay? For group 1 it is B complement, and for group 2 it is A, B complement. Now, finally write the group expression in the combination of sum of product. Okay? It is finally F equal to B complement plus A